To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowcoat. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the leg to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club. Friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club. Give Frank a call on 01925 243 363.
Mulligan's Funeral and Monumental Services are a family-owned funeral service first established by the late Brian Mulligan in 1996. We provide funeral homes in Gorton, Manchester and Reddish, Stockport, and we pride ourselves on giving a friendly and professional service to all the families who use our service. Contact us on 0161 432 0809.
Hello everyone and welcome to the show. This week we're at the Park House Hotel in Blackpool for the Jerry Flynn Events Weekend. Jerry has been arranging events all over Europe for many years with great success, and this weekend in Blackpool was a very enjoyable one. Jerry, of course you're a very busy man, but you've had a great weekend here in Blackpool.
Well, we have indeed, Martin, and I'm delighted to be back here in the Park House Hotel. This is our third time here. We missed 2 or 3 years because of COVID, you know, but this is a lovely hotel. It's comfortable, it's well decorated, the staff are absolutely excellent, and they make the group feel very, very much at home. In the background there you can see the effort that they go to even for the decorations for this particular week, you know, it's wonderful.
Dermot, it's great to see you here in Blackpool this weekend.
Well, I tell you something, it's an experience because way back I did for Tommy McKenna in the Ard Rí. I did 17 St. Patrick's Day events in succession. 17 St. Patrick's nights with Tommy McKenna. And they were the greatest events really that I ever have experienced. And then when Jerry decided to do these events, right, he asked me would I do them, and I said certainly would indeed. And I think the first one we did was, it was here, yeah, it was here. And it's been going on from strength to strength.
Put on some great entertainment as well.
I thought then you were going to say put on some weight, and you're right.
We all have done that.
Well, we work a lot with the same artists, you know, people that you've just been speaking there with Dermot, who's an old friend for many, many years, a bit like yourself actually. Yeah. And yes, the music is varied, and this weekend, for example, we have the Jerry Ceili Band, we have Johnny Reidy, of course, who's probably one of the better known bands in Ireland, and we've had set dancing at the beginning of each of the evenings, and we finish off with the social dancing, so it's a nice mix, you know.
Dermot, your music goes back a lifetime. 21 years, I could say. What a song that was.
Yeah, that was really an incredible song, and it was a song that came by pure chance. And it just goes to show, we were talking over dinner the other night with Mick Mackey and Sean Gilson, and if you are in the right place at the right time and take the chance, it will work out. And I had a friend of mine in Longford whose mother lived in Shannagolden down there in County Limerick. And the band were doing a concert, a marquee gig down in Shannagolden. And Sean asked me, would I contact the mother? So the mother came along to the dance, the marquee it was, and she invited the entire band. There was 10 members at the time, 8 in the band, road manager and a roadie and a manager, back to the house for tea at 2 o'clock in the morning. So she served the tea and the biscuits and the whole lot, and then the sing-song started. And she was a lovely singer. And she sang this particular song, and she called it The Prisoner. And it really struck me, and I asked her would she sing it again. And out in the car, I had a tape recorder. And I went out to the car and took a tape recorder in, and she sang it for me again. Forward in time, we were doing the first album of the Plainsmen, and in the Eamon Andrews Studios in Dublin. And we had 11 tracks finished on the album. Mick Clerkin, who was my manager at the time, asked me, was there a song on the album for a single?
The judge said, stand up, lad, and dry up your tears. You're sentenced to Dartmoor for 21 years.
It was released in April of 1970. Came into the Irish charts 4 weeks afterwards, spent 4 weeks at #1 and 49 weeks in the Irish charts. That was 21 years.
I hear the train coming, will be here at 9 to take me to Dartmoor.
You're a great Longford man, and you've recorded some songs as well about the Midlands. Of course, the Misty Rolling Midlands was a good song for you.
That's right, that was a good song. And then there was another great song written by a man from Drumlish on the eve of his departure to New York, a man called Johnny Reidy from Drumlish in County Longford. And he wrote this particular song called My Native Town Drumlish. And a lot of the boys actually recorded this particular song. And then one evening in New York, I was playing in this pub. And who walked in but Johnny Reidy? And he said, do you know a song? He didn't know who I was. Well, he probably knew who I was, but I didn't know him because I never actually had met the man. And he said, do you know a song called My Native Tongue Drumlish? I said, I certainly do indeed, and I'll sing it for you.
But you can't see the shadows I stand in, and you don't know her like I do, and so don't tell me how to tie up my laces until you have walked in my shoes.
Glen, great to see you here in Blackpool.
Thanks, Martin, and thanks for having me on your programme. And yes, great to be back here in Blackpool again. It's been a while since I was here, to be honest. I can't remember when the last time was, but I think it was Isla Grant had a concert here one night. I drove in this evening. I was trying to see did I recognise any part of it, but I didn't, to be honest. So it's nice to be here on the Jerry Flynn's weekend.
How to tie up my laces until you have walked in my shoes.
I have 3 albums to date, and I have my own recording studio back at the house at home, so I can kind of go in when I want to do and record a song or two. But yeah, I have done some songs, some original songs, some cover songs, and you know, it's you never know. I just kind of listen to the audience. If they say, did you hear such a song, do you know such a song? And I always try it out maybe a few times, and if it goes well, then I might put it down on a CD or a recording and go from there. And yeah, so it's something different to be doing as well, Martin, yeah.
Tell us how's things going in County Offaly these days, and what's the pub scene like?
Like every town back home, it's all changed. The whole pub thing is all changed, the hotel thing is all changed back home. But the social dancing side of the halls, the country halls, they're going very, very well now. And I mean, you could have a hall dance in Tipperary or even maybe Offaly of a Saturday night once a week type of thing, and the same people go here this Saturday night and go there next Saturday night, and they kind of rotate the whole month. And they have a rota to they know where they're going whatever day of the month it's going to be. That could start maybe on a Thursday, and you could certainly dance 6 nights a week around the Midlands if you wanted to go dancing 6 nights a week, maybe even 7, but you could do 6 anyway. Most of them are tea dances, so they have the dance for an hour and a half, and then they have their tea and bun or cake, whatever it's going to be, and then they go back and dance for the last hour after that and head home.
Do you play at most of those?
I do, Martin, yeah, most of them back home. It's mostly all social dancing, to be honest. It's mostly all social dances. And then I come across here then maybe 4 or 5 times a year to the UK as well, and do the familiar haunts, as I say. And it's something different for me as well. It's nice. I know it's tiring work, but when you get back home, you know, it's just nice to come over here for the change for the few weeks, and then go back home again to the usual couple of nights back home. So it's nice, yeah.
How to tie up my laces until you have walked in my shoes.
Tell me a little bit about yourself since I last saw you. I know you're a busy man.
Yeah, flat out. Things are going well across over here in the water, you know, so up in Scotland and down in the UK, so things are steady enough, you know, so I can't complain. Things are looking good.
And I know you're off to Spain in a couple of weeks' time.
Yes, I'm going with Jerry Flynn Events. There is still spaces on the Jerry Flynn Events. Check the website, guys. There is still spaces there if you want to come along to Torremolinos from the 10th of April to the 20th of April. So there is still spaces. Come and join us for a bit of crack.
He's brave and courageous, upright and strong, gives us inspiration, helps us all to get along. He be climbing up the hit parade forever and a day. This song's in his memory, the immortal Tommy K. Let's call out his name, Tommy K, Tommy K. Tommy K, the DJ, Tommy K, Tommy K. He be climbing up the hit parade forever and a day. This song's in his memory, the immortal Tommy K. Let's call out his name, Tommy K, Tommy K. Tommy K, the DJ, Tommy K, Tommy K.
I have released 3 albums. They're on Spotify, iTunes, and you can get them on Alexa as well. So if you want to listen to John Rafferty, you can just ask Alexa and she'll play some of the music, you know. So
We hope you're enjoying the show from Blackpool. We're going to take a little break and we'll see you in a few minutes.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
Between us. Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowcoat. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the leg to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at Ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club. Give Frank a call on 01925 243 363.
Mulligan's Funeral and Monumental Services are a family-owned funeral service first established by the late Brian Mulligan in 1996. We provide funeral homes in Gorton, Manchester and Reddish, Stockport, and we pride ourselves on giving a friendly and professional service to all the families who use our service. Contact us on 0161 432 0809.
Welcome back. This week we're at the Park House Hotel in Blackpool for the Jerry Flynn Events Weekend. It was a great weekend with different entertainers on every night. And it was lovely to see so many old friends. Your trips to Spain and Portugal and various other places down the years have been a huge success, and I know that you've got one coming up in April.
We have, and thank you for asking, because it's nice to be able to say that it's almost back to pre-COVID levels. Not quite. We have 450 people travelling in April, which is, for us, it's wonderful. Previously, that would have been between 700 and 800, you know, but it's taken a lot longer to get back than I had originally anticipated, because public confidence has really been damaged, and getting people to come out again and to socialise has been quite difficult. Now, we started last year, and I think we had about 220 or 240 people last year, which was just the beginning. And we also run folk dancing events as well, and salsa, and all of them are the same. And the customers tell us that a lot of the clubs that they go to have not yet reopened, you know, so it'll take a bit of time. I mean, the hospitality industry, the entertainment industry and the travel industry, all of them were decimated, and it will take a little time. But the nice thing about what happened to ourselves is that we were able to ensure that everybody was fully refunded, and as a consequence of that, we've retained everybody's goodwill, and we're confident now again about the future.
What's about to do? Her hair is black and her eyes are blue. So I took her hand and I gave her its worth. Ah, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl.
So Sean, tell me, how long have you been involved with Jerry Flynn events?
A long time, going back about 25 years, I suppose, you know. Yeah, it was just getting going. I went on the second one ever to Spain. I think he done one before that, and we went on the second one.
We were halfway there when the rain came down of a day. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine soft day. And I asked you, babe, what's a got to do? Her hair is black and her eyes are blue.
Trips to Spain and sure all over to Portugal and different places has been a huge success down the years.
Oh yeah, big time, yeah. The crowds got bigger and the venues got better, and the whole thing got, you know, improved. Yeah, it was very enjoyable.
And a lot of people travel over from Ireland for those events.
Oh, from Ireland and from all over the place, yeah. I've been here in England for 25 years, came from Longford, Abilara, a long time ago, obviously, and here now for the last 25 years, yeah.
So here I am in front of you, not really knowing what to do. My heart is feeling something new. Nervously I turn away from you.
My involvement with Jerry Flynn event started about, I suppose, 21 years ago, and we got involved by accident because I was a punter at the time, and I was asked would I do a session at the poolside in Greece, in Rhodes in Greece. The police came in and stopped Dermot, who we had on earlier, from performing because the noise was too loud. It was siesta time. So Jerry sent for me, and immediately I thought that it was some tragedy at home, but luckily enough it wasn't. So we did that week. We did just with an acoustic guitar and sat on a bar stool outside on the poolside and got people to come and sing a song or tell a story if they could, you know. And that's how it started. And Jerry, with his good heart, he said to me, he said, just to give you something back for what you did, would you come on the next trip with us as our guests? So that's where it all started.
Where did you meet her? Well, I met her in the Galaxy War. In the Galaxy War, when Triggle I asked her to dance. She said she would. The band played only call in the moon. I met her in the Galaxy War.
We introduced people, we bring people up to the stage and let them sing a song and tell a story like we did at the poolside in Rhodes the first time, you know. Only now we're far more sophisticated because we have microphones and amplifiers and speakers. So for the people that are coming up now, it's more like they're Carnegie Hall. That's the way I look at it. And there's such a widespread of people, different people from everywhere, all walks of life, come and enjoy the I suppose the simplicity of what we do. That would be the best way I could explain it. We try to make the people the part of the entertainment as well as having their holidays. I came first as a set dancer. That's what I was doing when Jerry sent for me to see whether I'd be able to do something on the session on the poolside for him. Yeah, but unfortunately age has caught up with me. The set dancing has taken a back seat. I haven't danced in, I think, 5 years, but they were stuck for one man outside tonight, and
you didn't hold back?
I didn't hold back, no. to my regret now, because the sweat is starting to come out.
When you go, feel the wind on the hill. This war
there's always a market for country and Irish for every age group of people. I know my own daughter at home she mightn't agree with me in saying that, they're teens, like, but sometimes I come up and say, do you ever hear such a song, someone was singing such a song, like maybe Derry Ryan or someone, and I kind of say, well, hold on for a second, maybe they are starting to like this kind of music. But yeah, I think the older songs are still, they'll always be there, they'll always make a mark of someone, so.
And I believe you're also going to Spain in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, that's right, going to Spain, going for a few days from the Monday to the Friday with Jerry for the week and that, so I'm doing a few gigs out there beside the pool and wherever else that they want me to, I'll be there, so yeah, looking forward to that, Martin, yeah.
In the Galtymore in Cricklewood, I asked her for a dance and she said she would. The band played an oldie call in the mood, I met her in the Galtymore.
Now, Glen, tell us about how people can contact you and how they can get your CDs and so on.
Facebook really is my only real contact. I know I should have a website and I haven't. I'm always meaning to have a website, but unfortunately behind and all that. But mostly Facebook and Instagram and all that type of thing. So.
On my first and my very last date, and where did you meet her? Well, I met her in the Galtymore. In the Galtymore in Cricklewood, I asked her for a dance. She said she would. The band played an oldie call in the mood. I met her in the Galtymore. Up we go this time. Now we're moving.
Now, I know you're a very proud Mayo man, and I know that there's big celebrations coming up in Ballina this summertime, and I know you're heavily involved in that.
Well, we go to the west of Ireland once a year, and for the past 15 years we've been going to Enniscrone, which is a seaside resort in County Sligo. But this year we've moved to Ballina because anybody that's familiar with the town will know that it's actually celebrating its 300th anniversary this year of when it received its charter to become a town. So anybody that has links with it will be pleased to be there. We've taken over the Great National Hotel for a week in June, which is from the 18th of June, I think, for that week. And it's more or less full now, so we're very pleased about that, pleased about the response, and we're looking forward to celebrating it with the locals.
It's not today nor yesterday, the times were different then. The dancing was in dance halls and it had to stop or land. Our one man kept it going with his homemade twin deck sound. The bishop didn't like the crack, so the DJ left the town.
I know we will mention the last time that we met here was in Blackpool some years ago for the Nicky James special night, and sadly he's left us then.
Yeah, it's sad to see, but I was here 2 weeks ago with Nicky's brother Joe and the Mervyn Maria in the Savoy Hotel, so they're keeping it going every February and every November in the Savoy Hotel in memory of Nicky, so I think everybody misses Nicky, he was one of a kind.
He'd be climbing up the hit parade forever and a day.
If people wanted to book you, John, and find out a little bit more and download your music and so on, how can they do that?
Yes, you can check out my website. It's johnraffertymusic.com, or you can get me on Facebook with the same name. If you need to contact me for anything, just send me a message or a PM.
Lovely to see you tonight, John.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thank you. Always good to see you.
Sammy K, the DJ, Sammy K.
We hope you've all enjoyed the show from Blackpool, and if you would like to go on a nice holiday with great entertainment, check out Jerry Flynn's website. The details are on the screen now. We'll be back next Thursday evening at 7:30, and just before us, Henry McGlade is here with his show at 7 o'clock. Thank you all so much for watching.